Hey guys, Hens here, back with another developer update that literally just got posted 2 minutes ago about the changes that are gonna come from the player test server that we tested 3 weeks ago to the live servers next week. So these are the changes that were made based on the PTB feedback. And yeah, let's delve right in. This is going to be interesting. We delivered a major update to the Nightmares, Power and Parks. We've been steadily unpacking all the feedback we've received post-PTB. We're pleased to see that many enjoyed the changes to Nightmares Power. True. I really like the rework, which ensured players could use Dream Snares and Dream Pallets without having to choose one or another. Changing the former into projectiles was generally well received, with players enjoying the addition of a more active ability. Yeah, that's true. Felt really good to play, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I was not the biggest fan of old Freddy. It felt really stiff and the power felt too situational. Meanwhile, this absolutely didn't. While it was a solid start, there was still work to be done. True, I think there were balancing problems on both powers. The pallets were a little bit too situational and the snares were a bit too... they went a bit too hard because you had a 5-second slow on a 5-second cooldown. That might be a little bit much. We've since made a few updates to his power, parks, and overall quality of life, which should improve the overall experience when these changes hit live. Hopefully. Changes from PTB to live. Dream Snares. Increase hinder duration to 4.5 seconds. Was 4. So, yeah, this is gonna come with the add-on, obviously. So, yeah, we need to... There's more to this, because there was an add-on that increased the slow duration by a whole second, and it felt like everyone is gonna run that add-on at every time. So at that point, might as well already preemptively put it half into base kit. Increase cooldown to 7 seconds. The snares were incredibly spammable with the add-on. You had 5 seconds hinder on a 5-second cooldown. So that means you're pretty much hindered all the time. So yeah, toning that down a little bit is a good idea, but that will still be really strong, especially with the increased duration. Improve the sound cue when charging Dream Snares, so it's easier for survivors to know. Nothing drastic here, mainly a few streaks to improve quality of life and reduce the spam potential, particularly at high level play. This subtle tweak to the cooldown should prevent these instances. Without sacrificing playability to compensate, we've increased the hindered status slightly. Cool. The Dream Pallets. On the PTB, the Dream Pallets, they had massive potential. They were sometimes good, but they were too situational, and the survivors had too much to disable, and attentive survivors would rarely get hit. It wasn't like useless. If you had good timing on it, and the survivor couldn't see around the corner, there was a Dream Pallet that exploded, you gotta have set for free, you got no cooldown. So I definitely could make it work. I think there was a high skill ceiling to it, but at the same time, it was not quite where it needed to be. It was a little bit too situational. But keep in mind, you have 2 powers now. It's Dream Snares and Dream Pallets. So neither of them should be carrying at all times. Rupturing pallets can no longer be dropped. So that means if a survivor's in a really bad spot and they're already running into a rupturing pallet, what happened on the PTB, they could still drop it and prevent the injury. This is not true anymore. So the moment Freddy starts exploring the pallet, the survivor cannot drop them anymore. Yeah, that is a great change. One of the recurring points of feedback centered around the usefulness of Dream Pallets and the ability to make immediate impact in a trial. We've increased the rupture range and made it so a dropped Dream Pallet will not cancel your rupture charge. Cool. Dream Projection. Releasing a Dream Projection now cancels a teleport. Cancelling Dream Projection incurs the full cooldown, which is not crazy long. But yeah, it felt pretty clunky because there were so many things to teleport to. There was like a gen, maybe there's a survivor healing next to it. It felt pretty clunky to select the right thing. And sometimes last second, when you press the button, it switches and it's so frustrating. Well, at least you don't have to stick it. But if you choose to cancel, then you will have to endure the cooldown, because the 24/7 canceling is just not very fun, to be honest. I'm not a big fan. It's not very enticing gameplay, and it was not the most insane thing about the old Freddy. So yeah, if you cancel, you will have cooldown, but the cooldown is still shorter than it used to be pre-rework. While charging Dream Projection, movement speed is reduced to 3.86 meters, so you move a little bit slower. That might feel a little bit clunky. We'll need to see how that feels. I might not like that. Honestly, it always feels better if you don't get slowed down, obviously. No jokes about that, but at the same time, is it really relevant? The charge time is not that long. So I'm not sure what this change is exactly supposed to address, but... I probably forgot. Reveal the aura of the nightmare emerging near teleport location to help with orientation. Visible to killer only. This is so huge. Because, like, oftentimes when you teleport to a generator, you have to orientate yourself. And you have no way of knowing which way you're gonna face when you teleport. And that's so annoying because, like, that 1 second is gonna cost you so much. That's 4 meters of distance. If it takes you 1 second to orientate yourself where you are, then the survivor's on the other side of the world. Especially with such a fast teleport now, this is gonna be massive change that's gonna help so much. The quality of life gained here is huge. And I'm glad this change made it to the game so fast, actually. That was a pretty fast turnaround from the PDB. I know a lot of people don't know this, but when the PDB releases, the developers have like maybe 3 to 4 days. I think, so it released on Tuesday, and by Friday, the patch has to be there. So whatever they want to change for the live version, they only have a few days. So anything that's like a lot of work will never ever make it from the PDB to live. So that's a little bit of side knowledge dropped. But I'm glad this made it in. Added in VFX when the nightmare triggers a dream projection on Survivor's healing in the dream world. Okay, that was a bit hard to see on Survivor's side. I'm glad there's something. I guess there's sound effect and visuals. Okay, well, that should be more obvious to survivors that if Freddy's teleporting. The distance was pretty big, so that wasn't massively of a problem. But I guess. The fact goes back with a small caveat. You have to use it wisely, as cancelling your teleport will still cause the ability to enter cooldown. We've also added an aura that should help orient players after teleport, as well as additional effects to clear things up when the nightmare uses a dream projection on healing survivors. Yeah, that's the changes for Freddy coming to the live servers. I think, yeah, overall, okay. It's gonna be a question how useful the dream palettes are, and there's no talk about add-ons, so this is not everything. We'll need to wait for the live servers, but I can already tell you this is halfway base kit, so the add-on's gonna be 0.5. And it's still, if you use the add-on, you still have kind of 5 seconds, but the cooldown is now 7, which is a good thing, in my opinion. I think the slowdown is still going to be really significant, and Freddy's going to feel so much better to play. But yeah, nothing massive. I mean, the ability to cancel the cooldown, the teleport is going to be big. That felt really annoying on PTB. That's like one of the things. If you have an idea on paper and then you test it in the live servers, it might look different. And not being able to cancel the teleport felt very frustrating. Very frustrating. I didn't like it at all. No, that's not it. The wake up. Bro, this is not about the park wake up. This is about the interaction of wake up. Okay. The wake up interaction takes priority over healing. If an injured survivor is asleep, an awake survivor will be able to wake them up without healing them. That was a bit stupid because Freddy can teleport to survivors that are injured, but they can't really do anything to prevent that, even if they know, and that's stupid because you can't heal, even though you're right next to each other. And you, in theory, have the ability to wake up and then heal, but in practice, you haven't, because there is no... The buttons don't allow you to, because they're on the same button. It's a bit awkward. I would love for these buttons to be different, I guess, but for the sake of simplicity, I guess that's the best idea. Add-on changes. Ah, there it is. We've made a few minor tweaks to some of the nightmare add-ons. Jump rope decreases to 0.5 seconds. I think this is the delay on pallet rupture. Decreases to 0.5 meters. I'm gonna guess these are the pallet add-ons. I'm not sure. They should have wrote that on though. But I'm pretty sure these are the pallet add-ons. Alright, cool. Park changes. Following several initial park changes made in the PTB, we've decided to make small tweaks for Wake Up. Once all generators are powered, exit gates are revealed to you. For each survivor still alive, you open their gates 12.5% faster. Wake Up is an insane perk, especially if you are the last person alive and the killer closed the hatch. And you can kind of like ensure an escape. And yeah, now it's 12.5% per survivor alive. So if you're the only one, you will only have 12.5% on the gate speed. More of an altruistic perk. I mean, Soul Survivor still exists, which gives 50%, so I think that's totally fine. Beast of Prey. Upon gaining Bloodlust, 40 seconds. Upon gaining Bloodlust status effect, Beast of Prey activates. Hide the red stain for 40 seconds. Beast of Prey is 120-second cooldown. I feel like the identity of this perk is weird, because if you're already gaining Bloodlust, you're probably wanting to commit to the hit. But I guess maybe with 40 seconds you can leave after getting the hit. I mean, there's potential there, but I don't know, man. Even like you could up this to 60, it will probably still be fine. But yeah, I think this perk kind of is in an odd state because like it does something that you almost never get value of. I mean, it's like hiding your red stain can definitely help win mind games, don't get me wrong. So there's that side effect, but yeah, it's still a very odd perk. And that is it for today's dev update. Hope you enjoyed the changes coming to Dead by Daylight, and remember, we're always listening to your feedback. Thank you for spending your time with us in the fog. This is it. This is how Freddy comes to the live server. Probably tomorrow, right? Probably tomorrow. I'm going to be excited. Definitely going to play it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you next time. Bye-bye.